Hello and welcome in and welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage. Oh, it just popped up. I'm live. That's cool. Hi. Why, yes, I am. I'm Tammy Neff and you're on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage. And yeah, we can never do the like our iPad or whatever we're working on until we actually go live. I always thought, why doesn't everybody just get it together before they go? But you can't, because you got to be live to pull it up. So that's why we're always off camera right when we go live and pulling things up. I do have sound. Sometimes I watch movies on my iPad while I'm working. Still haven't found my extra phone yet. I keep thinking I'm going to run across it, but I haven't yet. So hello and welcome in. Got another late night. We had a family reunion today. We weren't sure we were going to go. I just found a big old leaf under there. We weren't sure we were going to go. And then at the last minute, Randy's like, let's go. So I'm like whipping up pasta salad and baked a cake and, trying to get ready to go. And then he get me, hurry up. Gotta do my hair, all the things. And so he's waiting in the truck on me and I'm rushing around. So I get in the truck and we get there a half hour early. So we're like, well, what do we do now? We sit here for a little while. They were still like setting up the tablecloths and all that. So we went in and helped them. And I don't really know them all that well, but I know a third of them for sure. So it's my husband's side of the family. So many have passed away, so it's really sad. It's just so different. So hi, you guys. Hello and welcome in. So I'm not going to hold everything up here with me chattering. I'm going to try not to anyway. No one's complained lately about all my chatting, so I shouldn't bring it up. I shouldn't even bring it up. Hi, you guys. So I'm going to do another board tonight. Just trying to come up with what am I going to do, and I had a little idea and I thought, let's just do it. So the first thing I want to get done, and this is one that has the brown on the back. So I'm just going to do the back to keep the white. Yeah, keep the white nice. Okay. Which means I need my sanding, which I have. Okay, great. We're all set. Hello, Stacy. I'm good. Hi, Marilyn. I'm good. How's everybody? How are you? Yes, I'm a good chatter. Text message. Oh, you're fine, Stacey. I think I asked you how much you paid. But I'm like, should I have asked her that? I don't know. You don't have to tell me. I was just curious. Stacey found some German Bibles out thrift shopping. She was in Arizona. She's like, she didn't think she would ever find anything like that in Arizona. And she did. Abby's all good to go. She's back to normal and yep, everything's good. Everything's good. 14. Oh, nice. Nice. Perfect. I would have done it too. Yeah, because some of mine are up to, well, $20. Seems to be about right. I think one of them was $8. Yeah, that's the thing with antiques. There's no, MSRP. Like, there's no suggested retail price that we all go by, It can be whatever the seller wants. So, and that's sometimes you get lucky and they don't know what they have, Like, I love to go to men's booths because they think all this girly stuff that I'm after is like, who wants that? So sometimes it's cheaper. When you see a bunch of girls and the booth is all pretty, you're going to pay up, right? They know what's going on. They know what we like. So, okay. There we go. I can put this in here. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have. Oh, shoot. Did it go down in? A little bit. I put it in my container. That's great, Marilyn. That little table was adorable. It was shorter than I realized when you started talking about it, but awesome. Like for the centerpiece, what a great idea for a riser. Yeah, that was a great deal. You did good, girly. You always do so good on your pricing. You're a smart shopper, especially for an antique store. That was good. Okay, you guys. So, let's see. You know what I need is my brayer. I'm bad if I like it. Yeah, I know. I pay up sometimes. I always tell you guys when I pay up, I need my brayer. Let's see if that works instead of me taking a chance on ripping it. Yeah, that's what I needed. Look at that. Anybody seen anybody do that before? Because that's pretty stinking smart right there. Right? That's pretty smart. So we stopped at the house to see the kids tonight and to see little Millie out and about. And we're all standing, the neighbors are out, and her son was there visiting with his kids. And anyway, we're all standing out chatting, and we're all in this big circle. The dogs are out. And, you know, Summer's dogs, my daughter's dogs, I hate that big wrinkle right there. That's almost too much. Oh, look what I did. Daggone if I didn't. Yes, I did. Look. Put a hole in it. Daggone it, I was doing so good. Anyway, it'll take me just a second to fix it. I watched Chris Hunter use an emery board to do this today in one of her things. She wanted me to be, well, she was asking all of us to be in a event she had going on today. I think it's 2 days actually. I saw a thing on it today. There was a ton of girls in it. And I had this family reunion and I wasn't sure what time I'd be home. So I told her I didn't think I could. I think she had at the time, she had like an 11 o'clock, a 1:15 and a 4:15. And I almost went ahead with the 4:15 and I thought, oh, I just would have not back. And we pulled it at 4:30. So I'm glad I didn't do it. Anyway, oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. So I have a little bit of Murphy's Oil Soap on the end of this brush. What do you think that's going to do? We're going to find out. Gosh, oh yeah, it's real. I need a bigger piece. It's real gummy. Dad, burn it. I need a bigger. All right, so I'm going to have to get another brush. One more brush to clean out. Anyway, we're over playing ball. Her dogs love to play ball. So I kicked the ball for Pepper to go running to get, which he does. And then the other dogs, the neighbor has a dog, and then my daughter has 3 dogs. And one of them, it happened so freaking fast, none of us know who did it. But I got plowed over. Came running up from behind me, and next thing I knew, I was on the ground. My elbow and my shoulder is what hit. So I can just feel it like radiating a little bit. It's not bad, but she keeps messaging me, Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm fine. I'm fine. She's trying to give me like these giant ibuprofen horse pills. I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine, but I can feel it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It just feels like, I told her, it feels like I was out playing softball, or I played like way too much golf after I hadn't played for a long time. I'd say I feel stiffy. I feel like the middle of my, it's kind of going down a little bit down the middle of my back, just a little bit. So we're gonna see what I am like in the morning. I'm a little nervous-y about that. Those dogs, man, strong. I think a dog could knock a person over like that. She said they got Abby one time and knocked her for a loop too. My fault for playing ball with them. But when they're on vacation here in a couple, well, I think it's next month. Well, it's not really vacation, but when they're going to be out of town. and I'm going to be babysitting the dogs. Mm-hmm. They better be nice to me. I'm going to be their caregiver here pretty soon. I know, Susie. That's what we're all thinking. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep, I'm already a little bit stiffer than I was when I left there. But you can see, if I wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't even know. I'm fine. I just feel it. I told my husband, it's like when, you know, football shoulder pads, you know how they're like that? It's my shoulder in the back. It's the back. And like, I could feel it like all the way under my arm. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just knocked out of whack. They whacked me out of whack. How embarrassing is that? I'm standing there, there's like 5 of us, 6 of us standing around in a circle. I look around and I'm on the ground. Like, what happened? There's a, I guess he's a beagle. I know he's not a beagle, but he kind of looks like a beagle. That's the neighbor's dog. And then Summer has a golden retriever and 2 golden doodles. So they're big. Yeah. Hi. Susan, I'm attempting to, I covered a board with black paper, black tissue paper. It's not a Halloween project. I'm going to mess around with some paper flowers, and I thought it might be cool to make a little picture with paper flowers. What gave me the idea was I was putting the sewing stuff away from last night, and this paper flower got in my way. It was just stuffed up there in my cabinet, on my shelf. And so I thought, oh, I could do something with that, because what did I make? Oh yeah, I made that, yesterday I had that flower on the board that was, oh, Susan, that's great. The resin flower, remember last night? How that turned out so pretty. I even sent a picture to Julie. I never hardly ever do that. But I was like, pretty. All right, so let's let this dry. I just dry it a little bit so it can like get warm and get started to dry. So where's my nail? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's just put that aside. Now, I just watched Agnes at, gosh, Just That Perfect Piece. Although she changed her, I think she had to change her name. Now what's she called? I don't know. One of you guys know. And she was making paper pumpkins. She's the best at paper crafts. I've told you all that before. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, it turned out really great. So when I saw this thing stuck up there, I thought I could make a paper flower and do the same thing. So I'm going to see if I can salvage this maybe. Yeah, it's kind of getting tired. Anyway. Yes! Hi, Agnes. I was just telling them, oh, please don't be here. Please don't be here. I'm going to make paper flowers the old-fashioned way. Oh, Agnes, I can't believe you're here, because you are like the paper genius wizard of all paper flowers. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I thought she changed her name, though. Just That Perfect Piece. Did you not change your name, Agnes? Or did you get your page back or whatever was happening? I don't know. Anyway, we used to do classes years ago. And we did them on palette boards. Remember everyone was doing all the paint parties when they very first started? Oh, you're going to stay? I'll give you $20 to leave. Oh, man. All right, you tell me what I'm doing wrong, girl. That's like, oh, I don't know what that's like. That's bad. Why are you on here tonight of all nights? Well, I loved your pumpkins anyway. They were awesome. She did coffee filters. So anyway, you can see when I had my store, the girls would cut patterns for me. I've sold a ton of bags of stuff, but like I kept this much just in case I ever wanted to do a paper flower again. Lord knows I got way too many. So I'm just gonna dig through here. These look like like old encyclopedia pages, I'm gonna guess. And you know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just want to do it. I'll do it with a little bit of pictures on them. Not a whole lot. Oh, that's kind of good. I don't want a whole lot of black on them. I don't even know how many I need. Anyway, and then I was messing around with it just to make sure I could remember how I did them. And I feel like these are way too big. And some of those are way too small. So I'm going to go with this. And you can see, this is the general pattern, right? Not very, like, don't worry. Just kind of do that. Is that how you do it, Agnes? Okay. So I'm not really, you know, super even or anything like that. I don't know if I have enough. I'm thinking 5, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I better get one more just to be safe. Okay. All right. And so I felt like it was a little bit wide and a little bit tall for my board. These make nice sized flowers, but they're a little bit big, I think, for the size of my board that I was going to put them on. So anyway, oh, Agnes, I cannot believe you're here. So I was thinking, we didn't do this in class, but now that I'm a little bit smarter, I'm just going to try to mist it. And I run a bead of hot glue, and then we just kind of crinkle it together without burning ourselves, right? Okay, like that, and create a petal. All right, that worked pretty slick. Is it going to stick with the wet paper? Yeah. I just need to put it back here where the glue isn't grabbing. Okay. All right, so there's one. These are so simple, you guys. It's just water. It's just water, just to, what are you saying? I used a Crayola Model Magic. Oh, I love that. And it made good, really flexible roses. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, I love that Crayola Model Magic. It's like foam. The only thing, really? Agnes, really? Yeah, it's just water, Judy. The only thing is they feel so lightweight. I did some Christmas ornaments in that, and it felt so lightweight. Oh, I think, why do I have red on my arm? I thought I had paint on me. I think I cut myself. Probably my bracelet dug in. What a silly thing to have happen. What was I saying? Yeah, I felt like the ornaments just were real lightweight. But for the roses, if you're adhering them to something, who cares, right? It doesn't even matter. All right, so I did that. And then I've got to come back here. And it seems like the middle one is not grabbing, of course. Okay, so here's another one. And then we're just going to make them all. Let's see if I have to spray the paper. I'm going to just do it old school, the way we used to when we just gathered. Yeah, see, it was a lot harder. It's nicer to have the paper a little bit pliable. It doesn't want to rip as easy. I mean, I still did it, but, and I got to glue this middle back down. They were rough, but it seemed like the rougher the better. Like if you were too precise, they didn't look quite as good. So anyway, and these, like these cut so big are kind of bigger flowers. So yeah, I think I'm going to mist it again. I like the paper being a little less stiff and a little easier to work with. You can see it just wanted to go, where before it was a little bit, fighting me when it wasn't wet. So it just makes it nice. I wish I knew that trick years ago, but I didn't. Okay. I've got, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3 more. Let's spray it. See, it just curls right up. It wants to be wiggly. Lightweight and foamy. I bet they would. I bet you're right. In a project like that where they're just going to lay down and sit there, Great advice. Thank you for that. I will try that. That Felicity mold is awesome. As what Julie said, it's everything. And I'm like, she's right. It is. I told you I went ahead and bought one for myself. She's like, just borrow mine. I'm like, no, I'm going to get my own because I got a feeling we're going to use it a lot. It's, where is it? Oh, I've got it. She let me borrow it. I got that tile that sits here. I got her a tile too. It's full of Felicity roses. This is what it looks like. And the flowers that come out of it are fabulous. Like, this is my favorite. All that yumminess. So anyway, it's a great mold if you like molds. And I usually do FormFlex. I don't even know if that's necessary. I've been using that DAS and it did just fine. And Julie tried it the other day and she's like, yep, she liked it. And it didn't crack or do anything weird. So it's a great mold, and the DAS is a little less expensive. And if you're not, like, the projects we're doing on Tuesday in our group are not bending. You know, we don't need them to FormFlex. They're going to be flat. So there was no reason to use that. So I have a mix of both. I made flowers until I ran out of the DAS, and then my FormFlex came in yesterday, so I made a couple batches with FormFlex too. So I should have plenty, I don't know. So, okay, so now we have these, and then I'm gonna show you, oh, I missed that. Let's see, where can I buy oil of frankincense? What? Where'd that come from? What are we talking about here? I missed that. Okay. So then you just start putting your petals together. Okay. I am literally shaking because Agnes is here. The weirdest things make me nervous. Agnes, you make me nervous. Okay, so I'm trying to do a little bit of color in there. Just since I have that black board, I thought maybe it would be nice to have. So I'm alternating little pictures, okay? I kind of like it. I'm glad I did that instead of just all, you know, it could be just all that, but instead I added a little bit of black in there since I opted for the black tissue paper background. Okay, so then this one has a little bit of artwork on it. They're just old encyclopedia pages. And see, that needs turned down a little bit. Let's see if I can make it go down. Oh, this is really rough. It's been a long time since I've done this. I'm just gonna keep going around. I don't know, I should have enough. It looks about right. Now don't look at the middle because we're gonna cover that up. The only thing is with the paper wet, it doesn't want to stick. Let's see, maybe I should put that one upside down to get the black in there. Yeah, and if I use that as my last one, I'll be perfect. Remember, I made one to grow on, so we're fine. All right, let me see if I can shove that in there or not. Okay. Oops. Yeah, okay, so the judgment is I like the wet to get it bunched up, but then I don't like the wet when I'm putting it together because it doesn't want to stick. That's all I got. That's all I can say about that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this one down. I'm fighting it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It was just a little bit too much trouble for what it was worth. This one kind of is fighting me, but I think I can get that one in there. Okay, so all I did was make this. So I took that long thing and I made these. Those little flowers. No, I'm not getting burnt. You could hear it sizzle when it hit the flower, and no, it wasn't even warm, nothing. So, and then I just glue them together down here. Okay, so then the flower is just kind of fluffy. So we don't need that one. And then I have a punch that punches out like this. And I've done some, like I have cardstock. I have everything, anything anybody wanted. I have different sizes, you know, little, because what we would do is just put all these things out on paper plates. And then we would put 3 paper plates per table with all of the stuff so they could figure out what they wanted their flower to look like. And then we use flip-flop, bottoms of flip-flops. Lay it in here and get a clay tool. These are clay for clay. And when you push down, it curls up. Can you see that? When I push down, that flat piece of paper comes to life and curls up and stays. So that makes a nice center, and that cleans you all up. Because see, that's not very pretty. But when you put that on there, it cleans it all up. And I like the contrast of the old paper, I think. See, but it's tender, you know, it's old, like it's nice to use the other, but I kind of like this. I kind of like that look. And then instead of layering anything else, because I have the black, I'm gonna pull out. So you know, I have that little die cut machine that it's not a machine that oh, it's up here now, a Cuttlebug. And a die cut is where so a Cuttlebug, you just crank it. They make other things, Sizzix and I don't know what all. And you put this kind of rubbery piece that's got all these blades in it. And the blades are down in the rubber. So like if you would push on it, and this is just a flip-flop, but if you'd push on it, it cuts the paper. So you apply pressure, and when you crank it through the machine, you get whatever die cut you want. And so this is made for paper flowers, and these are all spiral paper flowers, all different ones. So then you take, they call these reverse tweezers. All right. So these are regular tweezers. So the end of regular tweezers are open. These are closed. So you squeeze tweezers to close them normally. It is super simple. I can show you if anybody wants it. Or with this, you squeeze it to open it, and then when you let go, it holds it. So what you're going to do is start on the outside, and you're going to, let's see, how can you see this? You're going to grab a hold of it, and you're just going to start cranking. Just going to start twisting. And it's got this little bend in here so that the flower can, oops, I'm off a little bit. Hang on. So that the flower, I didn't get it down far enough. Hang on. Let me grab it. See, I grabbed it clear up there. I need to grab it a little bit farther down to the seat. I'm calling it a seat, but it will actually kind of sit so that it doesn't work its way down the scissors or the tweezers. This one's kind of different because it's spiral. It's not spiral, but it's scalloped spiral. This is kind of like, oh, why did I pick this one? Because it was black. That's why I picked it. And you just keep holding it together. Let's see how this goes. You guys are talking about smelly things. Okay, I'm going to keep twisting. And then I'm going to show you. I saw Agnes do something like this. And I need to show you that you don't have to buy all this stuff to do this part. And she kind of did the same thing with making roses on her pumpkin. Then you just slide it off. Okay, and this thing leaves you a little circle. Okay, so now my circle's up. And you just put your glue on your circle. It's like a seat. So I got a big ball of glue. And like... So if you give your hot glue just a minute like that to cool down just a little bit, that's all you need. Yes, I'm going to show them. And then you can squeeze it to make sure all of those layers are down in there, and you make a little bud. So then I'm going to put my bud inside my flower like that. Okay. And then there you go. So there's your little flower. And then you could do like You could do glitter or whatever around the edges. You could ink them, you know, whatever your style, whatever you want to do. Cardstock is easier than old book pages, but yeah, I did put some on some of my tags. Yes, because I got a whole gallon bag still full of these little things in all of the colors. So I was just using them up. So I thought I would do that. So now I feel like yesterday, do I need a word? I'm thinking maybe a couple of little flowers. I didn't know what I was going to end up with. So what was I going to show you? Okay, first of all, let me show you this for anybody that wants to see. So if you take a piece of paper, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Hi, Carol. Hey, you girls are all deep in conversation, which is great. Okay, so you just cut it. Now, I didn't see how Agnes did this. When I came on, she was rolling. So, okay, we've got a circle. Rough, right? I know it's rough. It's fine. Then you just start cutting, and you can cut it like all different widths. It doesn't matter. Just do it. Go get a piece of paper and play with it right now while you're just sitting there watching me. You can do that. And just do this. You can see I'm spinning it with one hand, cutting with the other. Keep going. And then you get here to the little seat, what I called a seat. So see, I've got that little circle again at the bottom. Now, yeah, like cutting an apple in one piece. So you get this big long thing. And I've done them kind of in ovals. I've done them kind of in squares. They all work. Now, the tweezers are nice. I'm going to attempt this without the tweezers. It's been a long time, but I just want to show you can do it. I know you can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Here we go. So far, so good. And it's easier just to hold it, you know, so I spun it with the other hand, the last one, but we're just going to spin it with this one. And I'm to the end, so I'm going to pull it a little bit tight. I'm pushing down to get everything even. I'm going to grab a hold of it and finish wrapping. And then I'm going to put glue on my seat, on my little circle at the end. I'm calling it a seat. And then all those little layers, I'm going to try and force down into that glue. Okay. And then, like, if people made them like this and they got the middle too big, see that? I'm not crazy for that middle because I didn't have it tight enough because I did it with my fingers. I've never tried it on a pencil. We would put pearls down in here or a button down in there. Or you could make another one. I don't have any of these already made, but see, they come little teeny tiny. So if I made a white one, I could probably get it tight enough. Oh no, this is bigger. But could I cut it down? Let me see. Oh my gosh. Well, they make little ones like this. I don't know if I have a white little, oh yeah, right here. So you could take a smaller one and whip it out. So we've cut, looks like we've cut two at the same time. So the girls would sit at the shop and do these things to get them ready for my classes. They would help me out cutting all of these so that when the class people would get there, we could just start right up. And I used to be a lot better at this, obviously. I'm not that good at it anymore. But let's just whip one out here real quick and see if I can get it tight enough to sit it down in there. This is just junk. I'm going to throw it away, but I just want to see. So yeah, I could stop it right there. I don't have to keep it going, but let's keep it going. Okay. Here we go. And then we'll put a little bit of hot glue on there. And then I'm pushing everything down into the hot glue. Because if you don't, it kind of boinks out, you know? You like the open one? Yeah, I mean, the paper's not very pretty, but it's fine. It's just when you look down in there, it's not awesome. And then if you had matching paper, you truly could stick a little bud in there. you know, just to get something in there like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I will keep that one. That's a little cutie cucumber. I can put it in my big Ziploc bag with my millions of them. So let's keep it rolling here. I've done other kinds. I guess I sold all of those. I don't know who bought them, but they bought like I had bags of every kind of petal you could imagine, except for Agnes. Not all of the petals she comes up with, but for, you know, 10 years ago, this wasn't bad. But you could do them, you know, like this, and we would just fold them in half. And see, you get a little petal, so you can do that. These are too long. Let's see if I have enough just single ones, and we'll try a little. Oh yeah, there's plenty. This is an old cookbook. Let's see if I got any that match. Okay, that should be plenty. I'm gonna cut them down because I want some little bit shorter, smaller. I'm gonna cut it way down. This is just, I cut up a cookbook, for one of my girls did anyway. So I'm going to skinny them up a little bit. So just like they were, only I'm making them smaller, like that. Oh, I cannot believe Agnes was here. I even thought, I hope Agnes does tonight. Oh. So you're just going to fold it and let the glue catch. Okay, so we're going to do a few of these. I'll do 8. 1, 2, 3. Gosh, this is bringing back memories. 4. 5. I flipped it because there's more writing on this side. 5. Same thing. 6. Do that. 7. We'll do 8. See if that's enough. I don't know. Whoops. And then we're just going to put the ends together just like we just did. And if you guys want to like follow a really great creative, like she makes lilies and I don't even know all of the kinds of flowers, tulips I've seen her do. I've seen her do hydrangeas. Like when I say, oh my gosh, Agnes is watching. That's why these suck compared to hers. Okay. Just truth. But they're fine. They're, you know, they're cute. But yeah, Agnes, if you want to like get serious paper flowers, you need to give her a look-see at just that perfect piece. She's right. She just commented. So you should check her out because she's amazing with paper. She just made pumpkins out of coffee filters, just like, that's why I was a little bit later. I was watching her. So I was working on the journal stuff, trying to make my bands and pockets and pulling things that I can be quick with. Yeah, see, this is going to be, and I didn't spray it. I almost need to turn directions. When's it going to go around? There we go. It's been so long since I've done it. I don't think I missed a step. I just need it to go around. Maybe I've got too big of a thing at the bottom because I've got all 8 used up here. Well, I'll tell you what I could do is just tuck it in. I could just tuck it into the other one, or I could make a few more petals here. I have a few more cut. Let's see what happens if I keep going. Eventually, it's got to fill in, right? I was too lazy to go upstairs and get a paper. Yes, she definitely has her niche, they call it. And she, yeah, she's awesome. She puts like yummy recipes, and you know, she doesn't just do paper, but it's definitely, when you think of a paper flower, you think of her. Okay, now we're getting there. What was I, like 12? I think I'm gonna be 12 of them. Whatever it takes. You can see it takes 2 seconds to cut them. It's not a big deal. Okay. And we'll just stick 2 in there and we should be good to go. Okay. So there's that one. And then I'll stick in this one. You guys able to see what I'm doing? You following me? Oh, ignore that chatbot thing. I don't know why that comes up. Now, see, I feel like I have 2 holes. I could probably squeeze them together and get it. But I feel like I have a couple holes. It's a little wonky. Let me see if I can find another couple more. No, these are all double. See, there's like, this is one kind of petal, this is another kind of petal, and that's different writing. Here, this one will work. This is something about sugar. Okay, let me just do one more. I don't know where I need to be, but let's try that. I feel like I need one there and maybe one over there. Oh, it's a little bit too big. I'm trying to cut it down. I didn't cut it enough. Okay. All right. Let's just shove that in here like that. Glue them together. Okay. These ones I didn't need to spray. And then I'm going to see if I can smash it down a little bit. It's got all that hot glue, which is making it stiff. Okay. Then let's find a coordinating color. Oh, that one's cut wrong. Let's see here. That one's torn. Oh, here's one. Does that coordinate? No. I need to do like the opposite. Yeah, I need to do like a white, like a, there, this one looks better. I don't like when you see the edges of the pages. Okay, so we're going to press this into the flip-flop. Yeah, me too, Brenda. Me too. Okay, whoops, I put a hole in that, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to see it. So I'm going to force that down in there. Okay, like that. So here's where we are. And then I'm going to make another little black spinny thing. I mean, and you can get punches. Like, look, I've even got this. That would be cute. I don't think it'll show up, but let's put it in there. Cute with the black. And then I need my tweezers because I got hot glue. Okay, I pulled on it before my glue was set. Okay, so where's my spinny? Here they are. So let's get another spinny thing. Are all the black ones that, yeah, all of these are scalloped. I must have sold all my regular ones. The scalloped ones are a little bit trickier, kind of. Okay, so I'm using my tweezers again. I just really like them. It just makes it easier. But you could see I did that one with a piece of paper. Oh, I came unhooked out of my notebook just with my fingers. So, oh, I bet they're beautiful. Yes, we did coffee filter flowers. We made paper flower wreaths. We did all the paper, but nothing like Agnes. She took what we were doing up, way up notches I never even knew existed. And I don't do all the paper crafts anymore. I'm not as into it as I used to be. I mean, Lord knows, look at all these. I should probably sell some more of them. I got so many pre-cut. Crazy, I don't need all those hundreds of... And it takes hours to sit and punch all that. Hours and hours. Okay, now I kind of started going tall. So now I'm just trying to loosen it up a little bit to squish it back down to normal height here. And then I'm going to pull it tight. You guys are good therapy for me. I feel a little bit better. Maybe the crafting is relaxing me. It's called Just That Perfect Piece. Just That Perfect Piece. I can't believe you guys haven't heard of her. She's awesome. Okay, oh, I think I came undone. Yep, I came undone. Come on and grab. You're not gonna grab, are you? Okay, fine. Put some more glue. Oh, put some more glue down in there. All right, now it's gonna grab. I didn't hold it long enough. Hold it down. Board back. Oops, I didn't glue that other flower down. It wasn't dry yet, so you can see where I left that flower lay on it. It's still wet. We'll just put it over here. I don't even know where that patch is. Oh yeah, that's that patch. Oh, that's the Murphy's Oil Soap. Yeah, might not dry. Let me dry it just a minute. My glass people. Oh, nice, Sharon. How'd it turn out? Did they make perfect shapes, perfect flower shapes? Did it work? Oh, it dried out just fine. Okay, it was just wet. Another wet spot right there. Yep, it's drying out just fine. Okay, so, but we don't have to even take a chance. We're gonna cover it up. So then there's another one. Now, if only I could make a smaller one. I'll cuddle them together. Maybe put that one on top. And then I just need like a smaller one. Eee! Can I do a smaller? Can I cheat? Let's see if we can cheat. I'm just going to see if I can cheat. I don't know. I might not be able to. I might need to just do it. Okay, so if I cheat, I would do that. Oh, it's so brittle. I hear it like cracking. I would do that, and then no, next size down, be like that. And then I kind of need a smaller, whoops, there went one on the floor, a smaller dark one maybe. Okay, we'll alternate it. Okay, then I need a smaller, surely, oh, here's this one. This is perfect. We'll put this one in here, that. So these are all just punches and that thing too. And then look, I've got another one of those black things, so we might as well put that in there. And then let's do one more black center. Because I have that little white one that I made. You know what? You don't need to sit and watch me do that. Let me just grab my bag. I've got some already made. Pounding flowers for the past 20 years. Oh, Sharon, bam, bam, bam. Matt calls you bam, bam. That's funny. Where's my paper fly? Here it is. Oh, gosh, I found more. Oh, these are from Cindy Ash. Oh, I had a follower send me paper flowers that she punched and put together and layered exactly like I'm doing here. Look at that. She's got them all done. She did a bunch of punching and sent me stuff with, like, she did these really pretty envelopes and frames. I forgot about these. These are beautiful. I mean, she just sent them to me here recently, too. Yeah, nice. I'm going to leave those out where I remember. Oh, I don't have quite as many as I thought I had, but I've got some. Let's see. Do I have a little beigey one, or is that weird? No, I better keep them the same. All right, so let's glue this all down. It's cute. And then we'll see if it is weird because it's different. But really, the other two are different too, so I might be okay. Whoops, it was almost out of whack. Put that one down. I'm going to turn it and put that one down. Okay, and then we're going to put this one in the middle of that. And then we're going to put this in the middle of that. And then we're going to put this, which I just did the same way as I just showed you twice. So if anybody comes in late, plus I did the one with my fingers, so I actually have done 3. Oops. Let's see how this looks on our board. Yeah, I think it's fine. All right, so let's get them placed here. The other thing that I forgot, here's what I forgot. Now that I'm looking at the back of this, I know what I forgot. I always started with something, a cardstock like this. So when I started gluing my petals down, I had something to keep them level and something to attach them to. I forgot about that. No wonder I was doing it in midair. No wonder I was kind of struggling. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're going. If you have, just take a little square of cardboard, just a little, like if you cut this up, I just made it like a square. You know, you don't have to do a flower. Well, a little bigger than this, I guess, a little bit bigger, but like that. And use that as you're gluing your these things down. It gives you something, and it needs to be cardstock. This is just paper, but something stiffer, and then you have a flat surface to glue your flowers down with. I forgot about that part. I told you it's been a while since I've done these. But yay, I'm glad I remembered while we were live, because see, I don't really have anything to glue, and I didn't think about it until then. But like if I would have, I don't have any cardstock in here, I guess. But see, if I'd have had a clean piece of cardstock on the back, I could have just glued that down. You see what I mean? It's a little cleaner. So I just now remembered that. Agnes is probably gone to bed, but sorry, Agnes, I did just remember that. Okay. And then we're just going to snuggle this one right up in here. So yeah, it would look like that. That looks more normal to me, like what it was supposed to look like. So I'm going to cuddle this one up in here. So now we have 3 flowers on our board. All right. Then I think what I need to do is a word again, like I did last night. Maybe some gold around the edge again. Let me, let's see, I have, oh, I don't want silver leaf. Where's my antique? I don't know where my gold leaf went because it's not in my little thingy. Oh, well, we have antique gold again. I don't know where my, All right, I'm going a little bit heavier on my finger. You know, sometimes I tell you I don't have much and sometimes I'm full. I'm going full on because I want that gold to show up. So I'm going around the edge of the board, the outside edge of the board first. I'm putting on as much as I can. Keep it off my table. A little bit more. And I'm trying to get that board covered a little bit. It doesn't have to be fully covered. And the only reason I'm even worried about it is it's that brown. And then I'm going to go on here and just go over with my finger just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a rag here and wipe it off. Okay, and that one is done. We're going to load it up again. So I'm loading up my finger. I'm going to do the edge of this board. This board came from Chalk Couture. Find it on my website, TammyLovesVintage.com, under the Chalk Couture tab. If you are interested in any of the surfaces that I play around with, they're under surfaces on the Chalk Couture tab. Okay. Well, Let's turn it. See, that really popped the gold color paper that I used. Okay. And then I should have done this first. I know. Don't I always say, why do I save this part for last? I don't know. I always save it for last. And I'm always trying to not touch my stuff. I do that don't I? I do it every time. You like it? Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Then I'm going to try and keep it off the flowers and come across here. There we go. Take your rag. Wipe it off. I just do that because it gets on my table. I don't really want the gold leaf on my table because it can't get it off. Ignore that chatbot thing. I don't know why it comes up every night. I don't know that I notice it on anybody else's page, so I don't know why it's doing that. And maybe you guys can't see it. Yes, you can, because I sometimes see you guys type in that command, that exclamation point, or whatever it's telling you to do. You don't get anything out of it. I don't know why it does it. I don't get it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I think I want to add just a little bit of gold. So I'm going to go hardly anything on my finger now. I'm going to add just a little bit of gold to the outside of the black. Wow, it sounds like something's happening on the Olympics. Randy's watching the Olympics. I don't know what he's watching, but it sounds exciting. Boy, did anybody watch ping pong today? Wowie, wow, wow. That was crazy. I couldn't even find the ball. I definitely will not be a ping pong player in the Olympics because I couldn't find the ball. Like they're running around there chasing that ball. I couldn't even find it. It's like golf. You hit the ball and like, where'd it go? I can't ever see it. Oh. I'm the most unathletic person in the world. Then my daughter goes and marries a hockey player. He played hockey since he was 12 and played professional. Actually, he was a professional hockey player for about, he was a professional hockey player for 4 years, I believe. And then he hurt his shoulder and had to quit playing. So there's a little fun fact you didn't know. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah, breakdancing. I didn't get to see that. Was that an event? I didn't get to see it if it was. Okay, I'm going to grab, I have a little packet here of words. There's those numbers I was looking for the other day. Oh, that might be cute to put on here too, actually. I was looking for those earlier today. So no, it's just too bright. A pair of happy shoes. Hope. Inspiration. I'm running low on these big words. What's that say? Wishing you a world of love and joy to share. That's kind of pretty. Let's use that. I think that's pretty. Wishing you, and I love the scallops on the paper. I'm going to do that one. We didn't dig too deep in those words. And I think I need a little gold leaf on that card. Or do I want a little ink? Gold leaf's easier because it's right here, but I kind of feel like, or maybe nothing. I know sometimes you guys don't like it when we ink it. I bet that was fun to watch. I can rewatch it, I believe. One of those channels we were watching, we were able to go back and see some other things that we'd missed. Yeah, it's taking it. It's not taking it much. I'm going to have to get a little more aggressive. You know, always start less is more. Now we're going to get a little more aggressive here. Going over just a little bit. Marilyn, that quilt that you got sure was something. That square with all that writing on it. Wow. For $10. Did John tell you I said, my comment was, couldn't have gone to a better person for appreciating it and all that. Because it's true. I'm just thinking if I would have went to all the trouble of making that, I would want someone like you that would love it so much to get it. I might have wished you paid more than $10 for it. Right? Is that bad? You know what I mean? I mean, as the maker, she's probably like, $10 is all? Come on. Took me hours. I know, I would have been too. That was a steal. Okay, I don't think you can dry this stuff, but we're gonna go for it. You know me, I'll get it all over everything. She does, Sharon. Whoops, she always finds the best treasures. Marilyn's here. She's with Done By Me, DUNN. She has a fun page to follow as well. Okay, now I do love this little number. These little numbers, I got them off of Etsy. I don't remember how much they were. I don't remember who I got them from, but they're just little numbers. Look like little miniature license plates. I don't think I've ever used them. That's kind of boring there. So, okay, let's just put our finishing touches on. Can't quit now. Can't quit now. Here comes the buttons. Because, you know, I need a button. Those are too big. Grab these. I got my footies on. I don't know if my butt's dirty from where I fell, where the dog knocked me over. I don't know. I didn't check my behind. Then at the family reunion, the truck was locked, so I'm holding the cake pan up on my leg, and it had chocolate cake smeared underneath my cake pan, and I didn't know it, so I had chocolate cake smeared all over my shorts. I'm a mess today. Just a ever-living mess today. Okay, there's that one down. Now I feel like I need something. Oh no. I was going to say like a flower, but no, that's weird. Is that weird? Let's just see. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that weird? What do you think of that? I kind of like it. What do you think? Yes or no? Oh, I see a heart. That works too. Okay, you like it. All right, because then I'm thinking, what if let me keep looking, see if I got any more of those little dudes. Here's another one. It matches. Here's another one. Oh, it's got a leg broke, or a petal broke. It's not broke, it's just folded. Let me see. I'm thinking a button in the middle. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm thinking a button in the middle, but now I might like overkill. It was a little too simple, I guess. Like, what if we... Is that too many? With a button in the middle? Or stickles or something? I don't know. I could do a little gold stickle dot in the middle of all those. Kind of like it. Okay, I'm seeing more goes. Okay, seeing more thumbs up. All right, let's do it. So there's that one. There's this one. And there's that one. Need that curl to stay out. Okay. I need that little ledge to come out. Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, and then put this down. So, whoop. Okay. I need to decide how I want to do that. I think I need to overlap it a little bit. Okay, now let me get some gold stickles. I think stickles, not the Nuvo drops, because the stickles are thicker. So, ooh, I think I need to do the champagne, or not champagne, mercury glass. Those are two. Woohoo! Or black. I have black. Let me see. Is that black? copper. I do have black. The black has kind of sparkles in it. It says black diamond, but I see red and green and blue sparkles. I don't want that. I don't know that this is going to show up as well. I have this. It's called diamond. But there's, oh, well, I have that. And that matches that. Oh, a tool bow. Make the numbers a stem. Oh, shoot. I already stuck them down. I'm going to stick with this one. Oh, there's this one. That one's real pretty. That one's like a copper. It's called copper. I think I like the copper. It's closer to the look of the, a little bit redder, but I kind of like it. All right, let's see what happens. Maybe I better do a practice squirt here. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna build it up because you can make this kind of little, but I kind of want a nice sized dot. So I'm just building it up and it's gonna sit there for a day or two. Squeezing it out and pulling up. Yeah, I like it. Yay, good idea. Great idea. So see, I don't know if you can see the sparkle in it, but it's called copper. And it is stickles. And when it dries, it'll be a little bit more glittery. Yay, gosh. And I don't have a ribbon on it, but I don't see a hole for a ribbon. Should I use the stickles to make little stems for the flowers at the little flowers at the bottom? The other flowers are floating. Love it. What do you think about a little stickle line? I'm not sure. Whoops, it's the wrong color. Oh, that could have been a catastrophe. I feel like maybe just a little line. Oh, golly, I'm scared. Little line, little line. Yeah. Didn't hurt anything. Oh, Alma. Uh-oh. But look, I didn't hurt it. It's fine. This gives a little bit more woohoo. It's fine. It didn't hurt it, did it? Did I just ruin it? I can lay more tissue over it. I can wipe it off and lay more tissue. Hi, Rula. What do you think? Did I ruin it? Or is it okay? I think it's fine. It's kind of cute. Do they need leaves? Somebody's going to say they need leaves. But would you do copper leaves? You like it? Okay. All right. Who do I need to hear from? It's fine. Yeah, it gives a little sparkle. Alma. Alma, are you okay? I do too. What a cool idea. I think that was a good idea. It gives a little texture. So it's all just paper on paper on paper. Oh, you wouldn't keep it? Everybody else likes it. I kind of like it, but I won't do the leaves, okay? Oh, I do need the leaves. Okay, Alma. She's going to be okay with it if I add a few leaves. But I don't really want green. I think they've got to be in the copper. Is that weird? You like it without the stems? Yeah. Well, already got the stems. I'm not a very good leaf person. He must be watching dancing, all that. I hear a lot of music going on. I thought it was just like crowd entertainment, but okay, there's the leaves. No lace, no bow. I don't think so. I mean, I suppose I could, If I have a coppery color bow, I'll do it. I don't think black. Oh, let me just see. Here we go. You guys always convince me. I have black for sure. I don't think I have anything that's going to go. No, that's way too gold. I don't think I have a copper color. Let's just try a little black one. Tiny, tiny. I don't see. It's perfect. No bow. I know that's what I'm thinking too, but let's just see. I really can't. A little black bow in the corner of that tag might not be awful. Might not be awful. It's got to be little. So here's a little one. See? You don't even see it. Doesn't hurt a thing. What do you think? That doesn't hurt anything. Oh, I do have some. I don't know if they're vintage enough looking though, but we'll look and see. I don't mind the little bow. I don't mind the little bow. Kind of like it. Oh, but so many people. Yes, I see one yes. That's all I needed. One yes and I'm in. Now all you know people are going to make me feel like, oh, I shouldn't have done it. But then I don't have a copper button. I want a dot of stickles on the middle of the bow because the bow doesn't really show up. To act like a button. Oh, it's fine. Yay, yay. Okay, Alma, but I gotta look for a bee or something. Let me just look, because I do have a little drawer with critters. Oh, look at these. You girls in the group, remember when we made the bees out of these little beads? Huh. I never opened this drawer. Kind of why I wanted to. Oh, look. That's neutral. Whoops. Oh, that's not neutral. I'll probably never find another neutral. Oh, here's another neutral. Oh, crap. I dropped two of them. But what I don't like about it, it's got a hole. See, it's like made to hang on something. I think I used these one other time and I just cut the hole off. That little loop. Not the best cutoff job, but okay. And then what if I take a Sharpie marker, clean up that edge? Kind of have to run it around the whole thing, but I can hit and miss just to clean up where I cut that off. I don't even know if we're going to use it, but we can look at it and see. I don't like the hit and miss. It's got to be better than that. Can't get in there any tighter. Okay. Where would he go? He needs to go on the... I don't mind it. I had the perfect butterfly though, look. And then I added the black edges. I couldn't get all the way in there, but that's fine. I don't mind that little element, but I feel like it needs to be in the flower, right? Like not down here. think it needs to be on a flower. Yes? Okay. I see a yes. I'm just going to grab the bottom of that wing on the little flap of that flower. Might need to turn him a little bit. There you go. There you go, girls. Yes, I put him on the large flower. Yay. Okay. All right, Alma, we're back in sync. Yay. Okay, look how cute that turned out. Who would ever think? And I think that we've lost Agnes. I will have to screenshot a picture and send it to her and let her see how my little flowers turned out. You all go follow Agnes at Just That Perfect Piece if you want to see how to make some really awesome flowers. Maybe you want to start out with flowers like mine, just to be a beginner and then move on to her level. But she makes them very easy. Like all of these, we just cut these out with scissors. It's the same, you know, you got the single loop, you got the triple loop, you make them whatever size, makes different flowers. Yes, these are all punches, but why couldn't you cut out, you could cut out a little straggly whatever, take the bottom of your flip-flop and use your pencil eraser. Don't push too hard. You could use your Sharpie. You could use your hand. Looky, you don't even really need the Sharpie and the clay tool, just if you want to get fancy. But look, that did just fine. See? So you don't need all the stuff if you don't have it. You don't have this. But if you're ever in the clay department and you think you want to do that, it works great on like this. Here's the cardstock, just so I can show you real quick. The cardstock does the best. So when you push down on it, it goes really great. See that? It does a great job. So anyway, yay. So if you have any questions or thoughts or whatever, let me know. You can private message me or you can put them here in the comments. If you need any links, just tell me what you're looking for and I will get you a link if I can. And that's all I have. So thanks for joining me tonight. I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm glad I bumped into that little flower that I threw away. I never would have thought to do this with you. So yay. Have a great night. I'm going to put this somewhere away so that the stickles can dry overnight, because that's the one thing, if you do get out your stickles, it needs to dry like 4 or 5 hours. Truly, you cannot dry it with a hair dryer, and if you bump it or do anything, you're hosed. So that's just the copper stickles. I think it's beautiful with the European gold. This is the European gold leaf, not gold leaf, Rub and Buff. European gold, but Rub and Buff. It's my second favorite. Okay, you guys, have a great night. I'll see you later. Oh, I know. I hope not to, Susie. We'll see. I'll let y'all know, but I'll see you. I'm hoping to see you tomorrow. We'll see. Night, night. Oh, we're still here. Bye.